The Great Chalkboard Heist. One day, in Mr. Peterson's math class, the students decided it was time to add some excitement to their otherwise dull Friday. The plan was masterminded by Tim, the self-proclaimed class genius, though his report card strongly disagreed. Tim had noticed that the old chalkboard in their classroom had become a source of frustration for Mr. Peterson, who spent half his lessons battling the squeaky chalk. Today, Tim declared during lunch, "We liberate the chalkboard. It's for Mr. Peterson's sanity and our entertainment." The operation began immediately after lunch. Tim, along with his trusty sidekicks Mia and Jake, executed the plan during a 10-minute break between classes. Jake acted as the lookout, keeping tabs on Mr. Peterson, who was busy discussing the finer points of polynomial equations with another teacher in the hallway. Meanwhile, Mia and Tim went to work. Armed with a screwdriver they borrowed from the janitor's closet, they carefully unscrewed the bolts holding the chalkboard to the wall. "This is harder than algebra," Mia whispered, sweating profusely. "Shh, focus," Tim replied, fumbling with the last bolt. Just as the board came loose, disaster struck. Jake burst into the room, whisper shouting, "He's coming back! Abort mission!" Panicking, Tim and Mia hastily shoved the giant chalkboard behind Mr. Peterson's desk and sat down just as the teacher entered. Mr. Peterson strode in, carrying a stack of quizzes, oblivious to the chaos that had just unfolded. He turned to write on the board, chalk in hand, only to find nothing but a blank wall. "Where is my chalkboard?" he demanded, looking around the room. The students exchanged innocent glances. "Perhaps it ran away, sir," Tim suggested with a straight face. Mr. Peterson narrowed his eyes. "Chalkboards don't run away, Mr. Collins. They don't have legs." "Exactly," Tim replied. "Which is why I'm as baffled as you are." Just then, the janitor popped his head in. "Mr. Peterson, I found your chalkboard propped against the vending machine. Looks like it's taking a snack break." The whole class erupted into laughter, and even Mr. Peterson couldn't keep a straight face. From that day on, Mr. Peterson installed a brand new whiteboard, ensuring Tim's genius ideas wouldn't lead to any more great heists. Meanwhile, Tim earned himself a permanent spot in detention and a reputation as a classroom legend.